Welcome back, and we're talking about OFW Extreme. And next up, Dustin Clark defends the TV title versus Sid. Very good. I was impressed by this. Very good match. Dustin Clark uses his agile, and he's a champion, so he has to get an advantage. But the size of Sid just too much. Sid wins, and he is the new OFW TV champion. Wow. Next up, the Glow, the Hardcore champion versus Adam for the Hardcore title. Very hellacious match. And we went back and forth for a while, but Glow somehow pulls out the victory, and he retains the Hardcore title. That was a big surprise to me. I could have swore Adam was going to win that. I want to see what Adam has, because if he can't beat the Glow, what can he do then? I want to see what Adam's plan is throughout this, because he got some trouble. But next up, the main event battle royal: Jailbreak versus Jason X versus Kobe Johnson versus Rick Smith versus Chaos Blaze versus Paul Barber. Well, let's go along, but Kobe Johnson is the first to be eliminated. He was just too tired after that first match, and then Jailbreak is the next to be eliminated. Then Rick Smith is the next to be eliminated. Chaos Blaze is eliminated. Paul Barber and Jason X goes at it, but Barber hits the Barber bottom on him and wins the #1 contendership for the Battle Royal. But after the match, Hawkins comes from behind him and attacks him and throws him outside the ring and grabs a chair and attacks him with it. Then he throws him back in the ring with it, and then he throws him back to the ring. Then he hits his finisher and he celebrates in the ring as Barber is laid out. What will happen? How will Barber react to this beatdown? We will find out next time on Extreme, and I hope y'all stay tuned to that. I'm a big fan of OFW, and I hope y'all watch it. But speaking of OFW, he been hustling with his episode, so I got him two spots on his review. But OFW Heat episode 2, the show starts off with Curtis Miller versus Rick Young. Very good match. But Rick Young wins and advances in the tournament to determine who's the Heat Wave champion. Excuse me, I'm trying to situate my knee here. But in the back stand says, "No Ryan, no Arno, no Franco." Well, looks like Hades and you go through, but Omega Weapon will be going against Luke Hunters here tonight. This has made me really angry. OFW lost what it has. OFW has a disease now. Get out of my sight. Oh, what kind of disease is he talking about? Oh, that's interesting. I've never heard of disease. Oh, the hell? Next up, Stephen Clark versus Tank Jackson. I don't know, it's something different with his letters, but I can't really pronounce it. Tank Jackson, I'm just going to call him that. Very good match. Tank had control for a lot in the match, but Stephen uses his quickness and pulls out the win. It was a pretty good. I thought Jackson had that match won. Next up, Craig McDaniels versus Dex Ponga. Very good match. McDaniel is trying his hardest, but Ponga is just too big and too strong, and Dex Ponga wins. This Ponga is huge. He's going to be tough to beat in this tournament. Alright, next up, Luke Hunters versus Omega Weapon. Well, it really wasn't even a match. Omega Weapon destroyed him and he won it, and he advanced in the tournament. That was just like a job fest, I swear to God. Omega Weapon just walked in there and just, bam, it's over. But next up, Matt Markham versus Cade. It was a very good match, but Cade's power is just too much as he wins. And Daniel was, I gotta admit, Daniel was funny as hell in this match. And he made, I think it was on, I can't remember, 549 on part 5 of this show. You can actually hear him make a chicken voice whenever that dude's going to get put in the table. It's funny as hell. Next up, Ganja. I call him Ganja, but his real name is Ginger. But I call him Ganja. Versus the Redneck. There's a very awesome match with a lot of high flying moments in it from Ganja, but he pulls out the win. Ganja wins, and next up, Nate Young versus Nathan. Nathan fights back after 2 finishers on him, but gets hit with a 3rd, and he loses. And Nate is your winner. Dang, I can't even pronounce shit today. My fucking day's killing me. That's how bad it is. Next up, the main event. Suicide versus Adrian Cole. It was a very awesome main event. Even Suicide gave it his all, but Adrian wins, and that was the show. And I think between them 2 shows right there, they got out. The owner of WWE I talked to last week on this show, people don't really appreciate what he does. He don't care about his subs, but I'm telling y'all right now, if y'all like colleagues that's it got a bunch of original people in it. It's for the fans. It's basically for the fans. Interesting storyline, funny commentary, funny everything. It's a mix between serious and comedy, but mostly comedy. But if I like it, y'all like it. So go watch it. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to the next part. I'll see y'all on there. I'll see y'all.